Hello. In this lecture, we will discuss how to measure the performance of a portfolio. Since the objective of the portfolio is to determine the optimal mix of projects and programs to obtain the organizational strategy, there needs to be metrics available to measure whether the portfolio is meeting its objectives. We will discuss these metrics and how they are used to optimize the portfolio. Portfolio performance management is the systematic planning, measurement, and monitoring of the portfolio's business value through achievement against strategic goals. In addition, this process manages the sourcing of project and program resources. Organizational strategy can be stated through the vision and mission. Effective strategy provides defined tactics for growth and production in addition to metrics to measure success. We do the same for the portfolio. We create metrics in order to measure the success of the portfolio against the strategic objectives of the business. Identifying specific areas where components of the portfolio are most likely to impact allows the organization to clearly justify why and how investing resources in the selected projects and programs will produce the desired benefits. The best example is the balanced scorecard. The scorecard identifies 4 areas of the organization that will be measured. They are 1, financial, such as ROI, net present value, and other financial ratios that show profit gains or cost reductions. 2, customer satisfaction, such as customer survey results and customer retention. 3, internal, such as cost reductions due to process improvement, increased flexibility, and faster service times. 4, learning, such as employee training and employee retention. Sometimes a project or program may have an impact on 2 or 3 areas, such as increasing revenues, bringing in new customers, and increasing revenue from existing customers. Understanding that not every project will produce business value is important for making decisions. Performance metrics are the mechanism used for targeting areas of measurement for assessing how the mix of portfolio components is performing. Quantitative and qualitative, in addition to tangible and intangible measures, are used. Data is collected at the project and program level and used in both a detailed and aggregate level of performance measurement results. Examples of the quantitative measures include 1, increases in revenue, 2, decreases in cost, 3, change in net present value, 4, return on investment, 5, internal rate of return, 6, percentage by which product cycles are reduced. Examples of the intangible qualitative measures include 1, strategic alignment, 2, adequate risk management, 3, compliance with regulations, 4, social and environmental sustainability and responsibility. Typical data that is collected from the projects and programs and analyzed in the portfolio performance measurement system include total estimated costs, resources utilized, estimated schedule, schedule of funding, schedule of benefits to be realized, and the relationship or interdependencies with other projects and programs in the portfolio. Many organizations will report portfolio performance in the form of a dashboard, which can quickly communicate status to the sponsor and stakeholders on how the portfolio is performing against expectations. In addition, reporting is communicated through variance reports, benefits realization, and resource utilization reports. Remember, projects are investments by the organization. The projects need to be aligned to the strategic objectives of the organization. For various reasons, many projects come into existence that are not aligned to the objectives, or they become irrelevant during execution. On the other hand, strategic objectives change for the organization frequently. Hence, a constant check is required to see if the projects that are in the pipeline, as well as the projects currently in execution, are still meeting the current strategic objectives of the organization. The more the number of unaligned projects, the more the investment goes to waste. A constant check by the portfolio manager for strategic alignment, not only during intake, but also during execution, is required on a regular basis. That concludes our lesson on how to measure the portfolio against desired business value. As Bill Gates said, in business, the idea of measuring what you are doing picking the measurements that count like customer satisfaction and performance, you thrive on that.